Today, I'm going to check if this is, in fact, the best security camera for your vehicle, the best dash cam on the market. The manufacturer says it is, obviously, because it offers you the following benefits. Listen, it's the most compact camera, the smallest one, with 4K video resolution or quality that records 24 hours. 90% of the cameras they sell out there don't do that. Record 24 hours 4K quality with this size. Plus, it has a new technology that allows it to have 4K quality with this size. Also, it has a new technology that allows it to capture the license plates of other vehicles, or the plate, as they call it in other countries, in case of an accident. That individual who fled the scene. Well, with this, there's a much clearer video record of that vehicle's license plate, so it can be taken to the authorities, so they can catch that scoundrel. Additionally, it has dual global positioning system that records location, route, and speed for a much more detailed trip log. And it also has a very precise parking sensor. This means that when you're parked and someone approaches the vehicle dangerously, does something to it, or hits it, well, it has a motion sensor, and the camera makes sure that all of that will be recorded, it will be on video. And the price? Well, a lot of people might think this is very expensive, but not really. This is one of the cheapest ones they have, and that makes it even more attractive. But there are more things, more features, so stay until the end. Welcome. And they've sent me this tiny camera, the Vantrue E1 Pro, which is the smallest 4K camera on the market. I will now demonstrate the proportions to you. Comparing it to a car key, this literally fits in the palm of your hand, and you still have plenty of space left. Look, it's even smaller than a car key. This dashcam, something I mentioned in the headlines, which I know a lot of people will be interested in, it uses an exclusive technology called plate picks to focus on the license plates of other vehicles in detail. If an incident occurs, God forbid, the camera records and captures the rear part. In some countries, license plates are also on the front of vehicles. Let me know what they're called in your country in the comments. By the way, what do you call it, right? Plate, tag, registration. But there it focuses on the plates in detail. And this is due to a combination with a special sensor. From the Sony brand, it's the Sony Starbiz 2 to record practically a crystal clear image in 4K. And here I'm going to show you an image now, or I'm already showing you an image of how this looks in reality. How do you focus it? For privacy reasons, security, whatever it may be, even though it's not forbidden. I'm going to cover a part of the license plate of that other vehicle, a vehicle, let's say, I don't know, a stranger. But so you can see the image quality and give you an example of what this technology can do, well, it also comes with this circular polarizer filter, which reduces reflections and glare from glass or metallic surfaces, so you don't miss anything important in that recording. So this is another important point. And in the box, you'll find the following: a card with a QR code to download the app, instructions in several languages, including Spanish, compact 4K camera. Do you see it here? A circular polarizer type filter lens prevents reflections from the dashboard, adhesives, and mounting bracket. To help hide the cable, the mount that sticks to the windshield, a USB-C cable. To manually download files, though using the app is ideal. I'll demonstrate that later. Fully digital. And of course, the connector for the 12-volt port, or what they call the cigarette lighter. And they sent it to me with a memory card, all ready to install in minutes. But how easy is the installation? The installation is super easy. It's simply plug and play. You have the connector for the 12-volt port. It goes there, and the other part goes to the camera or to the coupling wherever you want. For example, let's connect it directly to the camera, which already has its memory card for recording. We've already put it in there. Perfect. It just made a sound. Let's remove the protectors, and there it is, Vantrue. Look, we have English, okay? You select the language, Spanish, let's say. We're going to use it for this demonstration, and you set the time zone you want. And this comes with a bracket for a neater installation. Its bracket lets you hide it here, so you don't see that cable. You can run it through here. Since this is a test unit, I can't do a permanent installation in these vehicles, but that doesn't stop me from doing the demo on the windshield as well. This comes with its professional plastics, its adhesive sheets, so you can install it without any problem. And if one day you have to remove it, you take it off, and you have another spare plastic. They also have spare adhesives. And after you finish your settings, you simply remove this red part of the adhesive, and you can place it there. The recommended place for this is to put it there below the rear view mirror, in the center of the windshield. That's what the brand recommends. There we have it already installed. Now we just attach the camera and set the position. This can rotate a bit. There, it already started recording. Look, it's already been recording for 40 seconds. It's in 4K resolution. We have it ready now. The cable is important too, this thing we have here. I'm going to show you a particular feature of the cable. I've placed it here temporarily, but you can put it here or over here for a neater installation. It's your decision. To run this cable through the top part of the vehicle, along the windshield, and hide it that way. Well, it has that benefit that you can have it here or you can have it over here. Another important element is this filter, the circular polarizer, which you're going to put on your camera here. Not all cameras have this level of detail. Do you screw it in there and this as well? What it's going to do is minimize or avoid reflections when there's sun, a lot of light. Well, it's going to minimize or practically eliminate those glares. I will now show you the app part in point of view style. You can connect it through Wi-Fi join. You can connect to the app once it says there that it's connected. You can now operate the camera through the app. You can save the files right here inside the app. And I don't know if you can see it, but look at how nice the resolution looks. Is it establishing the connection? I'm already connected in the app and can operate the camera from here. I can start recording either here or over there. And the app gives you the advantage of being able to save the files, the video files, immediately, plus some other additional benefits. So let's go try out the Dashcam E1 Pro from Vantrue. All right, another feature the camera has is that it comes with a microphone, and I'm going to do a full test. Let's test the microphone audio from this moment on. This is the audio you're hearing right now with the camera. The audio comes straight from the E1 Pro camera, so you can see the quality difference. But anyway, for the purposes of the video, we're just going to switch back to the microphone of the GoPro camera that I'm using right now. But how is the camera when recording at night? That's a very good question because not everyone is out during the day. Or we're out in both scenarios. Both in daylight and at night, it's important that it records well at night. That's where this camera excels. More than the others on the market, Vantrue really has a technology called Super Night Vision. 2.0, it has Sony sensors, also Starvis 2 and dual high dynamic range technology. So that even in the dark, you can see everything more clearly. And if at night, even the chupacabra crosses your path, will you be able to record it in detail? Its Wi-Fi is 5 GHz, making downloading videos to your phone pretty fast and easy. Also, you can control basic functions with voice commands in several languages so you don't lose focus on the road. Another interesting thing about the E1 Pro is that it has a mode called parking mode. With motion detection and an adjustable collision sensor, it automatically records in case of any suspicious event or impact. This camera supports a micro-secure digital card of up to 1 terabyte and records in a loop. Does that mean it automatically deletes the oldest footage? That's important, isn't it? Because some people say, well, what happens when the card is full? Well, it automatically. The old is deleted to make room for the new, which is very good and convenient. The G sensor locks important videos to prevent them from being accidentally deleted. That's another thing. I don't know exactly how the technology works, but there are important videos that will be saved. In other words, the camera will ensure the footage isn't accidentally deleted, which is crucial in the event of an incident. Yes, dual global positioning system was mentioned in the headlines you shared earlier. This is to accurately record location, speed, and route, so you have a detailed history of each trip. You can also use a wireless remote control, which is optional, to activate functions without touching the camera, making your driving safer. And of course, you can operate it through the app. From the app, you can do absolutely everything. Very well. It costs $149, and it's honestly worth every penny. According to what we've seen and what I've been able to check, the Vantrue Element 1 Pro Dashcam is really very good. For now, I'll see you in the next video. A big hug.